Well, it's not Christmas, but it feels like it. The goats have their collars and bells on. We had them put on last night just in case we had anything happen, and they got loose or something and we needed to find them. So they had their collars and everything on. It's Sunday morning now. I think it's the 16th, and everything's okay here. We're grateful for that. Just a little bit tired, staying up watching everything. We didn't get rain for quite a while yesterday, and then finally it came through, and we just had lots of rain, different warnings, but ultimately everything okay here. So just checking in to say that we're very grateful that everything's still just, I don't even know how to put it in words. There was just so much yesterday across so many different states, and even here in Alabama, just a lot happened, and we're just grateful. We're gonna take the goats down here and do a short walk and see what the branch looks like after all that rain, and then get everything else wrapped up this morning. That was one of the most severe and kind of intense systems I've seen in a little bit, as far as how much came through. I call Yusuke over here. Yusuke, come on, buddy. They're just back over that way, munching away. The birds are real chatty today. Yesterday, the eastern phoebes started back. Feeling good, guys? The eastern phoebes had started to build back, and that same nest spot's been used for at least 10 years that I'm aware of. If you come over this way, we can't be going and eating the azalea tree. Keep going. Walk past it. Walk past it. Come on. Come on. There you go. Yeah. We still just have buds. We don't have any blooms on it yet. No, we're not coming up here. Go that way. Let's go see what the branch looks like. I don't see any blooms on that tree, but it's usually a little bit late compared to some of the other ones back here. So there was a lot to kind of look out for yesterday with the storms that came through. Looking at Mr. and Mrs. Cardinal up there. So there was threat of tornadoes, hail, really bad straight line winds, flooding. Just a lot going on. And even those straight line winds and wind gusts were just something to worry about. I'm honestly surprised the water's not higher up. It's moving very, very quickly, but not as high as I thought it would be. No, definitely when the water settles down, we'll have to come down here and see if we can find any artifacts or find any new bottles. I'm sure it'll be a lot different, a lot more washed up. Oh, come on, Jingle Bells. But just taking a moment to just walk out here and be appreciative. Just tried to stay level-headed yesterday and the day before and get prepared and do what we could and needed to do. And then just a lot of, I don't know that I'd say anxiety, but just nervous last night into the early morning. And just happy that everything's okay, and you know, hoping that with all that happened that there's not as much damage as elsewhere. I know, unfortunately, at the moment, it seems like we've had loss of life in our state and lots of damages. I think they said the National Weather Service from Birmingham had picked up about 16 different tracks from yesterday, and that's just the central part of the state. So, just a lot. And hoping that people that were injured recover, hoping that if there weren't too many damages for people, and sending our sympathy to those families who have lost someone. And again, just humbled by it, just thankful, and just appreciating everything out here. Yesterday was really sunny like this to start off with, not too many clouds, and just tried to really spend the early part of the day enjoying it just in case and soaking it in, and today doing it for a different reason because we're just happy to be doing all right. So we're gonna get these goats up and get their breakfast and get the hummingbird feeder changed out. We still haven't had anybody yet, but the 16th was when they showed up last year. The evening of the 16th. Not gonna eat the azalea. Keep going. Keep going. So maybe hummingbirds anytime now. And get everybody else tended to this morning. But just to check in on that, say everything's going well. And also, since we're okay here, then we'll work on doing something, pardon me, doing something fun to celebrate reaching the 900 subscriber mark yesterday. Thank you to everybody who has joined and become a part of the channel. Again, I apologize, I don't sound as thrilled as I really am, just really tired. But we started off the new year with 806 subscribers, and it's hard to believe we've jumped so much since then. And we just thank you all for being here with us. And just, it's hard to believe that so many people enjoy just watching the birds or getting out with the goats, things like that. Hopefully each and every one of you has been safe during all of this. If you're down this area especially, hopefully your weather's doing all right. Hopefully your weekend has been a good one. it's been a happy weekend for you. And again, we'll try to do something special for our 900 mark. I'm not quite sure yet. I know we'll do a bird feeder stream, hopefully. Have to clean up their little spot they eat at. It got pretty flooded out. But, you know, walking around, I really don't see trees that have went down. We've looked at some of the concerning ones already. Might have a little bit of flooding. Gotta go check on all of that. But, you know, just doing all right. So hopefully we'll get a bird feeder stream going and then do a special video. I've got an idea for that. But again, just thank you for helping us reach that point. And again, everything's good here and we're very thankful for that. So hopefully you all have a great rest of your weekend. We appreciate you all being here. We send our best to everybody who's been impacted by the storm. Please keep all these people in your thoughts, as this was a pretty bad long line of storms coming up. So please just keep everybody in your thoughts. As always, until the next video or live stream, take care, everybody.